Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. We're trying something new today. Who do we has in the comments here? Let me see. My lady, of course, first and foremost. Hello. Y'all keep my lady in your thoughts. She done messed around and hurt herself. So keep her in your thoughts if you would for me, please. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm trying something different with this mic here. So if y'all could just let me know that y'all hear me okay. Okay, all right. Let me go through the people here. Let me get this corrected. Today is not a good day, y'all. Bear with me. I done fool around and done hurt myself. So let's drag on. Okay. I'm gonna go in order here. All right. Okay, Deja, of course, my lady, first and foremost. Soraya, what's going on? Praying for your sister and all that good jazz there. Irresistible Python and Nika in the chat. Thank you for coming through, Miss Nikki. I'm waiting on them good old stickers so I can put them on my rack. So I cannot wait for those to come. I'm excited about that. Yes, I am. What else we got here? Big Sissy, Big Stepwa, Candy in the comments, Rock, my brother Rock. I love just Rock the man. Dragon, what's going on? Thanks for coming through, homie. Appreciate it. Love to see you. The Burr, my other brother. The Burr. Alrighty. I think I got everybody. So, standard procedures, like and share and comment and subscribe if you are not subscribed. If you don't know me, I am Maki. I am the Maki in Unique Serpents by Maki. That would be me. Yeah, do all standard YouTube shit for me and share it. The goal is, 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are halfway there, and we're not 6 months in, so we're right on time as usual. If you haven't done it already, please get your vape, get your drink, get your ganja of other sorts, and everything that you're into. Please get your thing and sit down and have a chit chat with your pal Maki over here. Oh, so today is kind of a fun one, I guess. If y'all didn't peep the thumbnail, I will say it. I don't got no problem saying it. All of those pictures are me, from the baby picture to the lovely handsomeness that you see today. So, they let me out, y'all. This is my coming out story. They let me out of the closet, bitch. They wasn't ready for me. Let me tell you something. This whole situation of me coming out was just stupid. I won't say it was stupid, but I will say that it was one of them things where I was like, all right, I'm not gonna come out, because of, family values and shit like that. But I was thinking about doing this in June, but why not just go ahead and get it out the way? Hey, I don't care what you're talking about, Candy. I rock that little short hairstyle. That was the start of it. You know what they say? You watch a woman when she cut her hair. When she cut her hair, some things finna happen. So basically, for me, I always knew I was different, for lack of a better term. I never the feminine thing. Like, I never wanted to be a princess. I wanted to be a prince. And I was crazy as a kid. I used to like act out the Disney movies when I'd be watching them. So I used to pretend like, I was the characters in the movie or whatever. And I never wanted to be the girl. It just didn't make sense to me for me to be the girl. And it wasn't that I thought I was a boy. I just didn't like nothing. I just didn't like anything that little girls do. You wear dresses. I didn't like that. I couldn't go play outside. And then I also grew up like my family, we owned some property down in Oklahoma. So growing up, the girls were never allowed to do the things that I were considered to be fun. Like the boys were allowed to go and have fun with the pew pews, and I couldn't go have fun with the pew pews. But what the girls were allowed to do was to work with the animals, the livestock. So the girls could always ride the horse. Like we broke the horses and rode the horses, and we rode better than my boy cousins. Still ain't messing with me. They still ain't fucking with me on no horse. Let's just keep it a buck. They ain't fucking with me on no horse. I'm out running everybody. Now I got a harder time getting up there, but I could do it. You know, you give me a step stool and a little yaga, and I can do it. I can make it happen. So it was like, okay, I know I'm different. And this is from the ages like, I don't know, like 2 to 4, right? And then I started going to school. And I went to school and everything was fine, and I tried my absolute hardest in school because everybody was talking about, oh, they have a boyfriend. Oh, you got a boyfriend. You ain't got no boyfriend in no first grade. If you got a boyfriend in the first grade, I need to be having a conversation with your mama and daddy. Who encouraged you to get over here? You ain't allowed to have no damn boyfriend. So, you know, that was, 5 to 6, row 5-0. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that, whenever High School Musical came out, was when I started learning that people could be gay. That's when I started learning that was an option. Was whenever High School Musical started. And when High School Musical came out, I had the biggest crush on Corbin Bleu for some reason, which now it makes sense. All of these things now make sense. Now it makes sense. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, Corbin Bleu. And then it was Taylor Lautner with the long hair. It was a terrible time. Coming out was horrible. And then the whole time I was in this private Catholic, I went to a private Catholic school. So then, of course, and what was nice, I will give it up. I will give it up to my old school. I'll give it up to them. Because they didn't teach being homosexual as being something, like, the way you would perceive the Catholic folks to feel about it. Now, I've always had background music creative. Like, I don't know this man's name. I've always had background music. Elias shit. I guess I just didn't have it turned up at the right frequency. Now we gonna get it together. We working on it. So, what was I saying now? Damn. See what happens when you get... Damn. Oh, the bright. So, going to a Catholic school, I expected everybody to demonize it. That's what I want to say. And my school didn't. The way that they taught about it was that you couldn't, it was wrong because you couldn't procreate naturally, right? That was the way that they taught it. They said that it's only wrong because you can't have children without a struggle, basically, without you having to go through all these extra steps, right? Okay, that's how they taught it. So I was expecting everybody to be real hard up. Now by this time, I had to, oh God. Here's where coming out started to get real difficult. Shauna Connor, hello. I don't think I know you. If I do, I'm sorry. I don't recognize that name. I could be slipping on my pimping. It's possible. Drop it in the comments if I don't know for sure. But welcome. Thanks for coming through. But by this, so in that particular school, all the girls you like when you like graduated from wearing skirts, like you like nobody wore fucking pants. I wanted to wear pants all the time. My mama wouldn't let me. Okay, my mama wouldn't let me wear pants all the time. That pissed me off. Cause I'm like, now at this point, I'm like 12, 13, 14. I'm like, I don't like boys. I don't like them. I don't like them. So I go and now all the girls stop wearing skirts. Now we're all wearing skirts. And when I tell you, oh, okay, wonderful. Well, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. But now everybody wearing skirts. Now me, I'm looking like, you want me to do what? You want me to wear a skirt? Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, so for a long time, oh no, this is like sixth grade. So from like sixth grade to eighth grade, I was wearing a skirt every fucking day. Every fucking day. And when I tell you I was so goddamn depressed, and what made it worse was that I finally had my very first crush. Like what I could say was a crush. And this is where my toxicity with women starts, because my crush was my bully. That was what was fucked up. I think every chick that I ever had a crush on when I was younger, she was a motherfucking bully to me. But she's a pretty girl now. Now she's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Yeah, I'll give her that. She is very pretty. She always been pretty. But boy, was she mean as hell to me. She was mean. She was like the star athlete type chick. I couldn't stand her. And I couldn't stand her because I liked her. It was a conundrum. Don't ask me how the brain worked to know it was functioning on that movement. I don't know why this was a thing, but it was a thing. So I decided, okay, well, I had always been into sports. I had done alternative sports, and I did, the standard, basketball, soccer, and all that. So I figured that I could get away with dressing how I wanted to dress, at least when I'm playing these sports. Right now, mama put a stop to that with a quickness. So all summer, I did my damnedest all summer to wear shorts. All summer. When we go uniform shopping, I beg my mama to just give me shorts. I don't want nothing else but shorts. And this specific kind of polo shirt. And then I was happy because I had blew up a little bit. So I couldn't fit the girls' shirts no more. So I had to go get the boys' shirts. Excuse me. I had to go get the boys' shirts, and I was so happy. Ooh, I was so happy. I'm like, okay, now we starting to get into it. And then winter comes. And what happens in winter is the daddy-daughter dance. God damn it. So I figured, because my father and me weren't speaking at the time, I ain't got to worry about it, right? Well, my mama called my cousin and say, hey, can you take Maki to the father-daughter dance, the daddy-daughter dance, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm doing. You gonna bring me in here, and I had to wear this goddamn champagne-ass dress. I was like, oh, hell. And so in this very moment, I'm still struggling, because I'm like, okay, being gay is wrong. This is what I'm understanding. Being gay is wrong. This ain't right. You shouldn't be liking no girls and nothing like that. So I'm struggling. So I go to this daddy-daughter dance, and I have to wear this goddamn dress. And of course, everybody by this point is like, oh, Maki don't do this. Maki don't wear that. So I had to deal with that hazing and that for the other 2 years. And especially the actual daddy-daughter dance where my dad actually took me. Oh, God, that picture will haunt me to death. To death. That picture is going to haunt me the rest of my life. So, got out of middle school. We're going into high school. Went into high school, and that's where I was like, oh, shit now. Because now I done left the private Catholic school, and now I'm in public school. Now I'm seeing ghetto booties everywhere. I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, shit, she got a donk. Oh, shit now. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't know what to do. It was a smorgasbord. It was a smorgasbord. So by that time, I'm really struggling. Like now, I'm really, really, really struggling. Which, by the way, I'm only 28. I'm only 28. I'll be 29 this year on my birthday. And I technically didn't come out the closet until I was, oh Lord, what year did I meet that girl? 2016, so that would have made me 19, almost 20. I actually, scratch that. That's not even true. I only partially came out at 19. Mm-hmm. I only partially came out at 19. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what it was. I didn't come out to my, it was, I had like three coming out, right? So in high school, I'm doing my thug thizzle or whatever, and it fucked me up, right? Because I'm sneaking around, right? I'm sneaking around. I'd get dressed one way. I'd dress very feminine and leave the house and get on the bus. And in my backpack, I would have a whole, not a whole nother outfit, but I'd spin the outfit I was wearing so so that way my mama wouldn't catch me. So I'd be leaving the house real feminine and get to school and be slightly more masculine than what I was when I got on the bus that morning, because mama wouldn't get home until after I got off the bus to go back home. So it was cool because I had plenty of time to change and, you know, I even, it was crazy. I even had different perfumes and cologne. I have a secret trick, and I'm not gonna tell y'all the trick because ain't nobody finna steal my situation, okay? When I tell you that this is foolproof, hey, my man's in here, my masculine people, if you want the trick, I'll tell you the trick. Send me a DM, I'll tell you the trick, but I ain't gonna put it out here in the public. You know, ain't nobody gonna give me my credit. I want my credit. Because the minute you get a date from the trick, you know, it was me. I want you to hit me with the, hey, I got a date with your trick. I know, because it's smart. You mix, there's a specific, you can do it. It's a specific perfume and cologne that you can mix together. You get them every time. You get them every time. You mix them two together, she own you like white on rice. So I'm in high school. I'm seeing all these chicks. I'm still, and at this point in high school, it still wasn't okay to be gay. It still wasn't all right. So I'm just kind of wading through the water a little bit, right? And I meet this guy in English class, and I love him to death. He is now my GBF, but when we met in English class, no, it's not Axe body spray. I said cologne and perfume. I didn't say shit about deodorant. Alright? Oh, but I did do that though. As soon I begged my mama to let me wear Axe, and as soon as they came out with the Axe for girls, it was okay. So then when she sent me in the store to so I could go get my stuff, I would buy one bottle of the Axe for the men and one bottle of the Axe for the women, and then I'd switch them in my backpack. That was a trick too. I had options, okay? I had a whole formulated situation, okay? So then I got, so then I met this guy. He is now my GBF. If you don't know what that stands for, that's gay best friend. Now he's my gay best friend. When we met, we liked a lot of the same things. We were both anime heads, and we both came out to each other as being bisexual. And that's how that happened, right? So his parents were the same way that my mama was, right? So we figured, here's what we gonna do. We'll get together. Everybody will say that we're boyfriend and girlfriend. And then, you know, for the parents and everybody, you know, nobody's gonna ask no questions, but we're bisexual, right? So according to both of us, we like both. That's not what happened. And this son of a bitch, he did me so greasy. He did me so fuck ass greasy. I he did me wrong as hell. When I tell you this man, I mean it was some of the pettiest shit that I've ever seen a gay man do. This son of a bitch. So this is like the first Christmas, right? Everybody's like, oh, okay, you have a boyfriend, and da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna invite him to the house for the Christmas, right? So I invite him to the house for Christmas. My mom meets him, loves him to death. To the day she passed away, she loved her some of that man. Just love him. Love him to death. Met his parents. His parents love me. Cool, right? This is over Christmas break, by the way. You know how they get a break? Okay. So this is over Christmas break. We don't talk except for, we get on the game, and he was helping me with, this was Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops. The first one was out. The second one hadn't even come out. The first one had just dropped. So we get online all the time playing the game. So my mom knew, his family knew, everybody knew, right? I didn't see this boy no more over the Christmas break. I come back to school the first day back. And this man booed up with his whole boyfriend. This man is booed up with his whole boyfriend over the goddamn Christmas break. I must have said, I went over to him. I said, come here. We need to have a conversation. We need to have a whole conversation. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, so you got a boyfriend now? Like, I'm not trying to blow this up, but bitch, you got a boyfriend on me? Like, because people didn't understand what was going on there. I was like, man, you should have told me. You just up here, then came out with a whole boyfriend, and I'm over here looking like... It was a whole motherfucking Tyler Perry movie in the school for the next 2.5 weeks. It was a whole Tyler Perry episode, okay? Because I'm sitting over here like, man, you should have told me. Because now everybody coming to me want to be some assholes talking about, oh, you, and mind you, I ain't never slept with no man. That has never been a thing. So everybody's coming to me talking about, oh, you so bad, you turned that man gay. You turned the boy gay. And I'm looking over here like that boy been gay. He been gay. Y'all don't understand what's going on here. Y'all don't got the memo. He gay, I'm gay. Ooh-wee. I had to deal with that until, so now we've been gone from Christmas break, all the way to here we come back. And the next one that you get is that little holiday. What the holiday? What's the next holiday they let you off for? Is it not Memorial? Is it Memorial? Memorial. Whatever that is. Easter something. It was one of them breaks. Boy, when I tell you I had to deal with that shit for like 3 fuck-ass months. 3 fuck-ass months. I had to hear about motherfuckers coming to me talking about you turned him gay. I didn't turn him shit. I didn't turn him a goddamn thing. I turned him loose. Now he's your problem. And when he's still your man, don't be mad. Okay? When he's still your man, don't be upset. So, I said I hadn't had enough. I went to the motherfucking mall. The day we went on break, I begged my mom. I said, Mama, can you take me to the mall? I went to the mall, and I went and bought me some digs. Boy, I came back with some DC shoes, some goddamn skinny jeans, motherfucking collar shirt with a tie and a snapback. I was not fit to play these games no more. This was also when I decided I was going to start growing my locks. My first set. Not this set. I had one set prior to this. So I had to deal with that. That is random bear, but it is facts. So I went to the mall. I got me some digs. I came back and everybody was blown the fuck away. They were like, oh shit. Then it became a whole nother scandal. So he had to deal with it on the flip side. He had to deal with that over there. I'm like, yeah, now what? Now what y'all got to say? Didn't nobody turn nobody gay. We've been gay since day one. We tricked y'all, fooled y'all. God damn it. So that's how he became my gay best friend because we dated in high school. It was a thing. We didn't even really date. And that was the other thing was that motherfuckers were constantly asking me why we never kissed each other. We always hugged each other. Don't ask questions. Just know that just know that's how we communicate. Okay, fuck y'all. All right, but I don't give a shit. Fuck y'all. Then the high school was trash. So then I decided I was gonna get my first girlfriend out in the open. Out in the open. That was my first girlfriend. So but then by that time I was out to my friends. And they accepted it. They were cool. It was fine. I was like, okay, good. This is how the rest of my life gonna be. It finna be easy. Mama's still talking smack about it. My dad, look, here's the thing. Anyway, I came out, so after that, I was, everybody knew that was in my friends group that I was gay. I still kept it from the family. So like when I go to, so by that time I had started driving too. So I kept me a change of clothes in the car. I started changing clothes in the car. And so now I'm going out and I'm kicking it. I finished high school a year early, so I didn't have as many restrictions anymore. I could work as late as I want to. So I'd be going to work, and my mom never was on my paychecks or nothing. She knew I didn't make very much. So all the money that I made just went to my car payment, my insurance or whatever. But if I said I was getting off to work at 11, cool. And then I had my best friend. So if I was going on a date, I call my best friend. I call her. I say, hey, if mama calls you, I was with you. She's like, what? If my mother calls you, I was with you. And I just left. And then call me and let me know. And she, Mikey, what are you doing? I'm going on a date. So my best friend was my cover up all the time. All the time. Loved her for it. I mean, she kept me out of so much shit. She kept me out of so much shit as far as that goes. And so then, I go to this cosplay convention. Yes, I like cosplay. I do. So I went to this cosplay convention and I met this girl. Oh, wait. Nope. Let's back it up. Because prior to her, I had met the first girl that I got engaged to. Now, mind you, I'm like 18. I moved out of the house. And I'm living with this girl. Now, I'm not saying nothing. I'm still going to the house. I'm kicking it with mom. She just thinks I got a place of my own. When she came to see the house, she wasn't there. So, me and this girl, we dating. I met her in high school. We were off and on. She went to school, whatever. She came back. It was a long distance situation. Worst decision in my life. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend. I don't do it. I don't recommend doing no shit like that if you ain't at least 25, bro. You ain't got no type of uphill to be doing that. Don't do it. So I'm still hiding. I didn't hit this girl, whatever. And then we split up. Because I caught the bitch cheating on me in the house with the man. So I'm like, you know what? Like, it was bad. It was real bad. Like, this girl was disrespectful. It was bad. It was really, really bad. So I moved back home and I decided, okay, I'm going to go to this cosplay convention. So I go to this cosplay convention and I look across over there and I see this girl. I didn't know who the fuck that she was cosplaying. Oh, man. Wait, I had to start doing my laundry with a quickness because I started wearing boxer briefs. Mama couldn't do my laundry no more. I knew that was going to be a big giveaway. I used to tell her that they were the women's versions, and then she'd ask why I got a pocket. Why there's a pocket in them if they the women's version. Hey, what's up, Dewan? How you doing? I'm glad we finally figured out who you were, goddaggone. You gotta tell us these things. If you would have dropped the IG name, I would have known who you was. So, I go to this cosplay convention. I meet this girl, right? Worst relationship of my entire life. Which now they got women's boxers now. Now they got them. Where were these like 10 years ago? Anyway, um, I go and I meet this new chick, right? And she had two kids, and now I'm almost, now actually I was 20 when I met her. Yeah, I was 20 when I met her, and or 19 almost, I was going on 20. If I wasn't 20 already, I think I was 19 going on 20. Yeah, I was 19 going on 20. So, now this is something serious. I really like that girl. So then I was forced to come out to my mama because she started asking why I'm spending so much time with this woman at this woman's house. And I fucked up and I told her the woman's age. So, yeah. So I was forced to come out to my mom. And when I came out to my mom, she was upset because I wasn't coming home on time and I wasn't at home as much and I was spending a lot of time with my girlfriend at the time. And she was like, what's going on? You hiding stuff from me? And I broke down. I broke down crying. And I was like, Mama, I've been keeping a secret for years. And she was like, what? And I was like, Mama, I can't tell you. You gonna disown me? You gonna kick me out? Now I'm not confident. I got nowhere to go. She was like, what? And I was like, Mama, I like girls. I like girls. I like girls. And Terry, whoop. Ow! Fuck, I wasn't supposed to say that. I fucked up that. Well, yeah, her. That's my girlfriend. And, you know, my mom was like, oh, so that's what's going on. I was like, yeah. She was like, well, okay. And I begged and I pleaded. I begged her. I said, please don't tell my dad. Please just don't tell my dad. Now, if you don't know, my dad is a Jehovah's Witness. So I had just recently found that out, like maybe 6 months before me telling my mom. So I begged her, I pleaded, I begged her. I said, please don't tell my daddy. Please don't tell my daddy. Please. She was like, okay, I won't tell. So then it was a spoken, unspoken thing. It was very much spoken, unspoken. Now, one thing I do commend my mom on, because I thought I was the biggest failure when I told her that. I'll never forget me and that girl split up for a little while. And my mama bombarded that motherfucking house. I said, Mama, I need your help. She said, what's wrong? I said, I need your help getting the stuff out of her house, getting my stuff. She said, okay. My mama took off work, came right over there, said, oh yeah, let's get this, and this. Okay, I'll see you later. All right, cool. All right, bet. All right. So I was thankful for that. So many years go by, me and her together, and now the only person that really doesn't know, for the most part, is my daddy. Now, I just knew that man was going to disown me when I told him. But I ended up having to come out to my dad. I came out to my dad to protect my baby sister. Me and my baby sister, there's 12 years between me and the brother that I don't associate with. So anytime you've ever heard me talk about my brother, I am not talking about my biological brother. I don't fuck with that man. I very much dislike that man. I don't like nothing about him. He can kiss my ass and he can't call me for a kidney if he need one. He can call. He can call me for it. You can call me, but there are absolutely no guarantees that I will say yes to try to donate no motherfucking kidney to that man. That man can kiss my ass. I don't give a damn. Fuck him. I don't care. He ain't shit. Damn it, he ain't shit. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. My biological brother ain't shit. He just ain't shit. Like, I ain't shit, but in a good way. He just ain't shit. So, that's him. Anytime I'm talking about my brother, it ain't him. You will see my brother very soon, though. He gonna be on here. He gonna be on the live with me. It's a hell of a time. I can't wait for that. But And then so there's 12 years between me and him, and 10 years between me and my sister. So do the math. There's 22 years between him and the baby girl. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell my daddy was thinking about doing. I don't know what the hell he did. I don't know how the fuck he decided to plan that shit out. I don't know, but he did it, and here we are. So my little sister was going through something. She was going through something. I still to this day don't exactly know what it was. But my stepmother called me and said, "Hey, um, something's up with your sister. Your dad and her getting into it, and it was my dad's weekend." So she called me and was like, "Hey, can you go over there and get your sister? Because I'm concerned about her doing something not good." Y'all get what I'm saying? So I went over to my dad's house and to go get my sister. I'm like, "Hey, no, she's leaving with me tonight, and that's it." I purposely started an argument with my father to take the mess off of my sister. So because my dad is very much he's a focused kind of dude. Like he can only be mad about one thing. He can't be mad about multiple things at the same time. So I was like, "All right, Dad, look, here's the problem. You talking to her this way, she's not going to respond with you talking to her that way. She's not." And he wanted to come at me with "well, what do you know about it?" And da, 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 da. I said, "Dad, you don't make it a safe place to tell you anything. You don't make it a safe place to tell you anything. You say to come to you with anything that's going on, as you should, as a father. And me and my dad have a good relationship. With me and my father, we do have a good relationship. He just has his flaws, and he happens to have these flaws with women. And what bamboozles the fuck out of me is that you have these issues, and you have two daughters. Can we talk about this? Which was the whole situation. I'm like, you talking to her crazy, and you can't. If a man talk to your daughter the way that you are talking to her right now, you beat and pop that man in the mouth, or boy, man, whatever. You beat and popped him in the mouth. So you can't do that. So he come talking about you acting like you've been keeping secrets from me for years. We talk all the time. I'm like, "Daddy, I've been keeping a secret for years. Years." Now, mind you, I'm like 25 when this happened. No, 26 maybe. 25, 26. So I'm telling him, and he's like, "Well, what are you talking about?" I was like, "Dad, I don't know what to tell you." I'm like, "Dad, I've been keeping the secret for years." And he's like, "What do you mean? What?" And he would always go to that anytime something was wrong. And I thought he would have got the message. I tried to let my dad down easy for years, because anytime he'd be like, he's one of them that if I said my stomach was hurting, he automatically, "Are you pregnant?" And the first thing that would come out of my mouth is, "Dad, I'm not pregnant. You don't have to worry about no boys with me." I would have thought that would have cued you in some years ago, sir. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't put two and two together. I don't know why I've been saying this for over 10, 15 years, and you just now putting some shit together. So he was like, "Well, what are you, gay?" And I was like, "Dad, yes, I'm gay. I'm gay." I mean, when I tell you this man did one of these right here, yeah, in the chair, he did one of them. I don't know what to tell you. So I was perfectly fine with getting disowned by my dad. It was my mom that I was worried about. Hey, Samir, if my mom disowned me, that would have destroyed me. But if my dad disowned me, it would have just kind of been a thing. It would have happened. Excuse me. It would have happened. It would have been a thing that just happened. And I was more prepared for that, because I knew that no matter what, my stepmom wasn't going to keep me from my baby sister. That's the only reason. I could have given a damn less what that man said. My dad did some shit to me when I was a kid that just really, really hurt me. He took my sister away from me before because he wanted to get pissed off about something. Like, yo temper tantrums are ridiculous, sir. So I'm gonna need you to sit down somewhere. I'm gonna need you to sit down somewhere. Now that, but I have to give my dad also some credit. I hate it took my mom's passing for him to mature, but that's what it took. That's what it took. Cause I hid my tattoos from him for years. I didn't get not a single visible tattoo. Now, mind you, my dad is a Polynesian one. I don't know how you get away with this shit. But, I digress. I hid my tattoos from him for years because for the same thing. Tattoos are wrong, piercings are wrong, everything is wrong. I knew that being a Jehovah's Witness was a cult when you told me that a 10-year-old little boy and me as a grown-ass woman got more say-so than I do. Excuse me? I knew it was a cult then. You mean to tell me this dude who don't know what 2 plus 2 is gonna have more authority than me? Oh, okay, you out your rabbit ass mind. You out your rabbit ass mind, sir. Alright. I never went back to the Kingdom Hall again. I never went back, and I don't plan on it. So I came out to him just to take the pressure off, take it off my sister. And it is one of those things where I don't go to my dad for relationship advice. I don't tell him about anybody that I'm dating or anything like that. So of course the questions started to come. Well, what about Terry? And I was like, this is why me and Terry don't speak anymore. Now he got the message and he stopped asking me about the bitch. Now he got the message. Good, because I got sick of you asking me, do I talk to her? No, I don't talk to her. I don't give a damn about her. Guess what? No, man, forget her. Like, I can't. So, that's how I essentially came out. Once I told my dad, and my dad did not, because I talk to my daddy at least once a week now. At least once a week. And we meet up at least once a month, and I take him to get a Chipotle burrito. Because he likes Chipotle burritos. So, I take him, we share a beer, and we play video games, watch movies. He always falls asleep, and then but he only gets 4 hours of my time. I love him, but I can't do no more than 4 hours. Because he goes off on tangents. I don't know if it's his age or what, but he just be going off on rants. But once I wasn't disowned by my father, that was that's when I officially say I came out and I didn't care about what anybody said. They let me out the closet at that point. For everybody else in my family who grew up with me, they would kind of open the door. Oh, you coming out now? Okay, close it. Oh, now? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. So everybody else, it was easy. Either they knew and they were just respectfully not asking, or they knew and they would ask, or they were just waiting for me to just tell them. So after that, I started to build my own family. And I think that's probably the best thing about coming out to closet. You build your own family. You can have as many uncles and brothers and sisters and cousins and mamas and people who just don't give a damn. They could care less about me being gay. They care less about that. As long as I'm happy. As long as I'm happy and and doing what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So they let me out. They didn't let me look, let me tell you something. When I officially came out of the closet, I started acting a fucking fool. Okay, I had the whole zodiac sign rule, which if you didn't meet me prior to November 9th, 2023, I was out here on a hiatus. Check them other BTS episodes, because I was out here acting a plum dickin' ass fool. And I know that don't have a problem with that. You know, I was out here. I was out here. You know, I was quick like that. I drop a girl like that. After that relationship, it was like, oh, okay, bye. Hey, you've shown me a flaw one time. That fallback game on full effect. Shout out to Kevin Gates because he said it, but I've been thinking it for years. So that's what happened. That's my whole coming out story for real. I was in the closet and repressed for I don't know how many years, and then I told my daddy, and then I went buck wild. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who stuck with me through that. I don't think anybody's actually here on here, but shout out to my people in case they ever see it that didn't care, or knew and still love me to this day, or found out and then accepted me for it, or whatever. I appreciate those people that are still around. I appreciate the people that I've met in the journey of coming out. I appreciate the people that I met when I was out young. You know what I mean? Like even the people that I just meet on a day to day now, I appreciate them. Especially like Elijah, that's my bro. Me and him go back and forth a lot about things in the community. But he has taught me a lot. And I like his perspectives. We don't agree on everything. There's a lot of things that we totally disagree on. But I appreciate being able to have that perspective with him being an open trans man. You know what I'm saying? That's a struggle that I will never know because I'm not. I'm not one. So they let her Maki out the closet and she started acting a fool. I started building me the way that I had always seen myself with the tattoos, the locks, the piercings. The way that I dress, I encourage those who are parents. A lot of kids know when they're younger, and a lot of them don't. So, if they come to you and they tell you something, don't bar them completely. Do things with certain, discretion, but don't bar the child completely. Because when I tell you that I don't want to say I knew I wasn't right, but I knew I wasn't like everybody else at a young age. I knew. So just check with the little people, see if anything changes. And make it a very safe place for them to come. Because they ain't going to get that out there. Well, now, you can get a little bit more of them Twitter finger followers, or whatever. They can find somebody, you don't want them to be steered incorrectly. And if you have those people in your life that are gay or bisexual, or pansexual, or whatever your child may think that they might be, and you have somebody around that you trust, keep those people around. Let them be around for the child. Because I say it all the time. My brother has a daughter, and one of the most beautiful things is, now he's not homophobic. He's not homophobic at all, and I appreciate that about my brother. I love him to death for that. But he's not gonna know how to. How you gonna tell a girl who thinks she a lesbian what to look out for out here? That's what TT is for. You know what I'm saying? Keep them people around. I tell everybody. I don't care if you're a straight man, straight woman, trans man, trans woman, gay woman, lesbian woman, gay man, whatever. You need a feminine gay man friend and a stud lesbian friend. You need them two in your life because we're going to peep game for everything. We're going to peep that game for everything. I'm going to tell you some shit. You might be mad at me, girl, but I'm going to tell you some shit. I'm going to tell you. And you need it in your life. Mitzi Boo! That's my Mitzi Boo. I love her. But I appreciate y'all coming through and listening and sitting to another story time with Maggie. Wasn't very much to say on this one. Just know that I absolutely love and adore y'all. Trying to hit that 1,000 followers on TikTok. So if you're not following, and please follow the TikTok, because TikTok been fucking with me the past few days. Me and TikTok finna throw thickety hands out here. Okay, we finna throw these hands. If they dig them and take them. I don't know. Y'all lost y'all motherfucking licenses. I didn't cause that shit. Stop removing my shit and muting my shit because you lost the contract. So follow the TikTok because I would love to be able to go live on TikTok. That would be dope. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, which I assume if you're here, you already are, but if just in case you're not, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and share your favorite live so far. The goal is 100 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. We're halfway there and we're not even 6 months in, so I'm cool. You know, progress is progress, but if you would like to help a stud out, that would be dope. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I met my goal for the year on Instagram, but everything helps. Just know that I love and I appreciate all of y'all. And I will see y'all on the next live. Support your local Maki. Support your local lesbian couple. Support your local studs, because we're not okay. Watch your stud friends. We not okay. We out here taking L's. Oh, you good, Mitzi Boo? But I love y'all. I will see y'all next week. I will have a special guest next week. It's gonna be live and a good time, so make sure you got your drink. It might be on a different day, but of course I will keep y'all updated. I'll catch y'all next week. Much love, y'all.